Welcome to another exciting 5 minutes auto pairing game, Stendhal 2076. We're taking a long time over his first move. Let's play c4. Is it going to be a Grunfeld? Nope. Let's play with a quick h4, h5. I think I've seen this at the Gibraltar tournament, this quick bishop e2 with h4, h5 plan. Try and keep things closed in the centre. So I think this is interesting. Maybe, I don't know, HG. Just open that line for a moment. What would he take on e4? Okay. Have to do something about e4. Mind you, knight g4, have I given him a bit too much counterplay? I think knight g5, there's a Gallagher game at Gibraltar 2014. Gallagher was beaten up a bit badly, and I think there was a capture like this, and e6 was a bit vulnerable. There was a quick like h4 plan. I might cover it on a coming Kingscrusher radio show. Okay, so here, let's see if so h6, knight e6, take, knight d5. h6 has got a weakness. I just move the knight back and just hit h6 maybe. It's got that weakness. So I think, yeah, I could just play this. Now if knight g4, that's a bit embarrassing though. It protects h6, it hits my beautiful bishop. Maybe bishop c5, but he's still on f2. Maybe bishop d3 after that. It's a bit murky. Alright, I'm going to go for a light square strategy. Just f3, g4, knight f1 to g3 to f5. Because these light squares are weakened with g5. So I think that's one way to go here. So g4, knight f1 to g3 to f5. If I get the e4 square, then maybe bishop c5 later. Okay, so is knight f1 viable? Knight f1 to g3, just leaving that for a moment on f4. Is it actually viable? He's got knight g3 as well. Right. Okay, I think I'll give him that light square bishop if he wants it. I just want to play knight g3. Can I kick his knight? I'll not bother. Wondering about knight b3, queen b3, bishop a4. It's a little bit dangerous. At least I'm not immediately giving up the a4 square with b4. With knight a4 and giving up the b4 square instead. Okay, I'll protect this guy, I think, with the knight, because my queen's about to be kicked. Holding d3 for a moment. So what do I want to do here? Maybe bishop f1 just to have one less loose piece to worry about. Then knight f5, take, then knight e4. Okay, so I get that e4 square. Mind you, his bishop's going to be a nightmare after e4, so I think g takes better. I want to keep this bishop closed, but his knight on f4 is a pain. I've got knight b5, and I can try and, I don't know what I need to play this in a delicate way. This form pawn here. I never want to really take here to allow this opening of the diagonal. I don't know if I've got d3 under control. Maybe rook d2 to h2. Rook d2 to h2. Of course, c7 he might want to defend. Actually, bishop d2. I just want to evict that guy. I think I can do this without being exterminated immediately. Put this bishop on c3 here. Oh, there's knight e2 check. That's almost... Let's cover this. I don't think he's got knight b3. There's queen b3. Cover this knight e2. No, I thought we're hallucinating now. The bishop's covering e2. My queen's kind of passive. I wonder b4, knight a4. I get the queen out a little bit, and maybe king to a1, then rook to b1. Although, yeah, my king is on the diagonal of that bishop, but I want to just stop this b3 stuff, if that's going to be dangerous in the future. Alright, now can I grab this a3 pawn? Is it going to be too dangerous on the a file? If I take, go back, and this knight b3 is mating. Let's try cheekily doing this. I hope I'm not going to be exterminated. Bishop b2. If he takes on a2, takes. There's knight e3 all the time. I don't think I'm getting mated. I just want to play for a4. Then maybe bishop a3. Maybe taking on c5. I don't know if I'm... It's going to take a long time to do anything with this. Mind you, b4 here. b4. Gets a tempo on the rook before he doubles. That's useful in that respect, as well as trying to win material. Oh, he's resigned here. Okay. I think I had that a little bit under control. So I'm doing well here. But yeah, no, it seems scary at some point. I think this plan worked out. Okay, I was okay here apparently. I was wondering about knight g4 though. Let's take rook d1. What does that do? Oh, I can't castle because of knight f2. So I have to slowly work with the f2 problem. I don't know how that works. How do I just castle? King f1. Okay. So the f2 is a problem. Not now. So I think I'm just okay. Oh, what was the idea here? The engine's coming up with knight e6 here. To win h6. Oh, that's clever. To win e6. So e6 is under scrutiny. White should be okay there. So here black's better with knight g4. I thought knight g4 was a pain. Now I think yeah, he's slightly better. Now actually white's slightly better. Oh, what's this? Knight takes e2.
Check.
Oh, his rook takes f3. Oh man. Oh, didn't see it on that. f3. That's good I get away from that. G takes is correct. So I'm better again here. I could have taken on a3. That bishop b4 was mentioned by the engine just then. So white's a little bit better here. I think because that a3 pawn's a problem. Yeah, let's take on a3. b4's good now. Okay, yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Comments or questions on YouTube. Thanks so much.